How are you? Hopefully you're all doing well. This camera's a little bit low. Let me just adjust this angle. I think that's better. Okay. Yes, in my sweat jacket. It's a little bit cold here in Jersey, but it's okay. It's okay. And hopefully it won't be a very long live today, but I will tell you already, because you know, before I come in and do my live, I have to prep for work for my SRT. And so I know all the archangels who are present. I know who's coming in. We have a very big crowd. So I'm assuming it's going to be a larger message today. But I guess we'll see. We'll start from the beginning. The cards. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a short and sweet live, though. All right. It's going to be a short and sweet live. Something is not working properly. Someone doesn't want to work together. Maybe you don't want to work together with somebody. Let's see. Okay, you didn't find it wasn't as harmonious. Somebody that you're on the fence with on should I or should I not work with them. Something that didn't come out as happy and harmonious as you had expected, or maybe it's not like it used to be. Fighting. A lot of fighting, I want to say. Hey, girl. Oh, you pray that you catch me today, and here you are. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, you don't want to fight because I just feel like the communication has been harsh. There's some, it may not all be verbal, or what they're showing me, it may not all be verbal. It even could be this mental communication is harsh. Mental thoughts, just brutal, cutting down. That's what I'm seeing. Hold on a second. You don't want to deal with the fighting anymore. Too much bickering. I'm seeing a lot of fighting, guys. Why am I seeing fighting? Somebody who maybe you thought was on your side is not on your side. But like I said, this could be a mental fight. You could be mentally fighting with yourself, right? Like, what am I doing? Let's see. You're confused as to all the work that you put into a situation. You don't want to lose sleep over this anymore. Okay, you're confused. Maybe you thought you made the right choice, but you're like, I didn't. All I did, like you made a choice and it left you tired. The choice you made left you tired, right? That's why you don't want to lose sleep over it anymore. You're literally like, what? Well, this person didn't want to work with me. This person is not on my same page. I'm looking like, I feel like the shit hit the fan. Oop. And as I say that, it's about like, should I stay or should I go now, right? You're like, I think I'm ready to leave. I think I know enough of the truth. I want to leave. Well, why I was saying before, remember the other day, if you listened to my last vibe, you know, I was talking about the 2D, the 3D, the 4D, the 5D people, 6D people, right? This person that was like, I thought they were on my same light. They're showing me 2D, 3D rows. So you thought they were at least 3D, but maybe they're not. Maybe you're like, are they even 3D? I don't even think they are. Maybe they're just 2D people and they're just too simple-minded. But you're like, I think I know enough of this truth. It's time to go. It's time to go. This person could never give me what I'm looking for. It will never be equal. Okay, whoa. I'm tired of dealing with the pain. The pain. Why am I stabbing myself in the back? I feel like I feel somebody stubbed their foot. Why are they showing me? I just literally had this vision and I was like, ow, my toe. Like, it's like you stubbed your toe. I don't know why. That must mean something for somebody out there. But it's like almost like I see me, they're showing me walking on the like walkway and like my toe hits like a paver. I don't get it. But for some reason, it's like, ow, I stubbed my toe. Ow, it was maybe it was an awakening. Ow, I woke up. Maybe, I don't know. But maybe that's going to mean something. Hitting your toe on like a stone or a walkway. Let me see. You didn't allow yourself to go forward. You stayed stuck on a situation you should have moved forward from. You were juggling this thought. You were juggling the thought. You're like, should I stay? Should I go? I know I should move on. I'm still juggling. If that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. 2 horns every time I said that. I'm still juggling. I'm still moving on. But I'm holding myself back It's almost like you're like on the edge of taking this leap, but then you don't. You're like, oh, I know I should, but I don't because I don't know. It's like, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, it's almost, if you're dealing with an individual or person, you're like, this person isn't what I thought they were going to be. This isn't the man I thought they were going to be. The woman. They're not as powerful as I thought. Maybe they're not all, I think maybe you painted this false illusion of them, this grandiose thing, and they're like, whoa, this almost fell out. See, you kept yourself stuck. Whoa, I just have like a flood of messages coming in here. Hey guys, good morning. Oh my God, so hoped you'd go live today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's see, yeah, see, you're in this, The whistleblower, it's funny that I had two horns behind me. The whistleblower, the judgment. Maybe you're on the precipice of judging someone. They didn't come forward. They didn't work with you. Maybe you had this grandiose illusion of the situation of the person because, we do this as people. We paint them prettier than they are, right? And you're like, rainbows and sunshine, yay! And you're like, whoa, why did all the flowers just die around them? Not so sunny, not so pretty, right? So maybe you're on this precipice of, there's a judgment that's coming. So I feel like you are going to be the one judging. Is the viewer going to be the one doing the judging, or is it going to be something else? The viewer is going to be the one judging. That's what they're saying. You're going to be judging the other person, which in turn is going to cause you to go inward to judge yourself. Why did I do this to myself? I allowed myself to be stuck. I allowed myself to think of this person as bigger. Right? This could be a person, this could be a group, but I don't know why right now I'm seeing a person. Could be a couple people. I don't know. We'll see. Everybody's different. Okay? I think they're saying we're done with this, Rose. We're done with this deck. Okay. Let's see. What other deck do you want, please, spirits? Show me clearly. Urgent message. This is what I feel like Spirit's saying. Urgent message. God. I know God's already here today because when I did my pre-thing, he already said, hello, I'm coming. So we have him. We have the archangels. We have a lot of people here. So get out of being stuck. You've wasted too much time. If you were thinking you needed a timeout, a step back, they're saying, no, you don't. You're done. See? Oh my God. It's time to step into the light. It's time to stand firm in who you are as a person. Right? Painted a pretty picture. I thought I knew you well. I had a vision seeing what isn't there. Ariana Grande. There you go. Oh, I do too. Especially when you turn on the radio and like you keep turning the channel and it's the same song over and over again. You're like, okay, I think I need to listen to the words. They're talking to me. This is for me. It's like almost like they're saying, if you're somebody who's been hiding away, you don't want to be known. You don't want to be seen for some reason. They're saying, oh no, honey, it's time. It's time to shine, right? Get yourself out of hiding. If you're in hermit mode, get out of it. They're saying, no more. Get out. Show everybody. It's time to be you. All right? Yeah, exactly. Break the curse, guys. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the spell. Break the mundane. Good morning. Break the mundane. Break the curse of your own false illusion of keeping yourself stuck. maybe not doing what you were meant to do for you. It's time to get out. I'm coming out. Hello. So yeah, it's time to step out. Step out into the world. Step out and let everybody see you for who you are. This card means something, but that's not what they're telling me. This card is telepathy. 2. There's 2. You see this? And as soon as I saw this, I said, nope, they're not talking about telepathy. And I just confirmed it. They're not talking about telepathy. And we have divination in reverse. You've allowed only one side of yourself come out. It's time to let the other side out. Because you allowed yourself to be controlled by the one, you couldn't follow the path that was necessary for you. So this, all right, it's time to come into union as a whole, okay? But you only allowed the one side. That's why it's time to step out, see? This is staying in the hidden. This is getting your shit out into the open, okay? And you being time out. Hello, world, all right? And you being stuck in the spell ritual. Get the fuck out of it, all right? Listen, you've been too one-sided. You've been too stuck on the one side. It's time to absorb both, right? Your own masculine and feminine. But also it's almost like, if you go into union with yourself, not another person, with yourself, if you can find that duality from within you, they're saying like it's almost like you're gonna love yourself so much, you won't be able to control your radiance. You're gonna shine. Like you are gonna be like, even if you put like a black cloak around you, there's nothing that's gonna stop you from showing who you are. If you just come into union with you. But because you've only been one-sided, you have not been able to follow your true purpose, your true path. You've been reluctant. Okay? Good. I'm glad you love it. Nope. I said anything else with this card? They said nope. Nope. Thank you, next. I really should warm up before I start singing for you guys. But you know me, I'm impulsive. I can't stop myself. Okay. What else? That's a lot. I'm going to pick up the ones that fell. They're saying, okay, I think you guys had your own little mini tower moment. And I think you went to yourself and said, self, I know why I haven't been growing. I know why I haven't received this abundance that the universe says they're supposed to give me. I think you're finally realizing, I mean, that's what they're pretty much saying. Even though you're resistant to let go of who you truly were before. But we have many sides, guys. Just think about, that's like, all right, so they say if we have true capacity of our brain power, we can move things with our minds, we can do anything, like we can almost do anything, right? So I'm not talking about having full capacity of your brain power. I'm just talking about getting into duality of who you are. That's like a minimal. Imagine how much you will grow in leaps and bounds when you just allow yourself to accept the other side of you. You're still pretty resistant on letting go and letting this thing, because when you let it go, like see what she has clenched in her hands right here? The forest is gonna bloom. You're going to evolve. I don't know why they're showing me, maybe you guys are just scared. Scared. I'm getting fear. Scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to let go. That's what I'm hearing right now. But I'm scared. I'm scared to let go. I'm scared. I'm scared to what's going to happen. That's what I'm hearing. But why? What's the worst that can happen? Like, really? Think about it. What's the worst that can happen? It's okay to be a little bit protective, and it is okay to be a little bit scared. But a little bit, like not all the way, you know? Fear does protect us, you know? What's considered a mini tower moment? Like clarity. Clarity, like, I think I know. I think I know. I think I know now. You had a little smack in the face of reality, right? I got to start thinking of what could be right instead of what can go wrong. Exactly. So they're saying it's okay to be like have a little bit of those walls up, a little boundary up, because, you know, we need to protect ourselves. We can't just be vulnerable. That's like saying, let's strip the body of the skin and bones. What would happen to the organs? Bleh. Right? Bleh. Like the muscle can only support it so much. So you do need some boundaries, right? You need a little protection. But don't have it like a brick wall that's like 300 feet high and about 40 feet deep, right? So it's okay to have a light protection, but you need to let go of the reins a little bit. Quickly. Quickly, let go of the reins. I've been seeing some lately sometimes. Expect acceptance. Expect acceptance from the world. I just said there's a few things that could be from the world. So maybe you're afraid to like show who you are. Maybe you're afraid of being rejected from others. But they're saying, expect and have trust and faith that the universe has got you. But maybe more people are going to accept you than you think. Maybe you're afraid because you're afraid of what people are going to think of you. But for the people who don't, or you're not meant to be in your life, the 2D people, then they're not meant to be in your life. I just found out a minute ago that a friend of mine is recovering, oh boy, of overdose. I think someone left her. Oh, I'm so sorry, Conscious K. That's sad. You know, this morning, I'm sitting in the car with my daughter, waiting at the bus stop. There's this little girl in her school who bullies her. My daughter is 9, my little one. And, thank you. And I said to her, I said, Angelica, I said, you know, she's really damaged inside, right? And she's like, yes, Mommy, I know. I know. I'm like, it's really not her fault. You know? You really just can't change some people. And things happen. And it's sad, you know? But when somebody's damaged inside, you could just be their support. And especially from being bullied, right? Somebody who's bullying you. You don't need to be evil. You don't need to be mean. You don't need to be harsh. Just take a step back. Don't worry about what the world is going to think of you, because the good people are going to come up. It's almost like Spirit is saying you need to release yourself from this. And just expect the fact that the right people are going to be in your place at the right time. And when they do, you will grow. You will grow. You will flourish. Okay, they're saying enough with this deck. It's so hard. I was literally just watching a news thing before I came on today. Literally. And it's so funny because I never just put on, like, I saw this news thing before I went live, and I was like, there must be a reason why. And what you were just saying, Conscious K, about the friend who overdosed. And they were talking about how there's a rise in the drugs in the United States here because we have the borders that are open and a lot of things going on. We are defunding the police by mandates and a lot of things. It's just like it's a shitstorm effect. One affects the other, which affects the other, which affects the other. So if you don't have everything in play, everything just starts falling apart. And that's what's happening here in the U.S., right? But the newscaster said that, why do people turn to drugs? It's because they're hurt inside and they're looking to escape it, And clearly your friend is hurt inside. Clearly this little girl was hurt inside with my daughter's friends, or person in school, not friend. And God came in the other day to send them love, right? What did he say? What's the best thing we can do to show gratitude? Just try to help those, even if it's a message, even if it's a small text message saying, I'm thinking of you. Let me know if you need anything, right? It's a temporary solution. And then you sober up, like alcohol. Temporary solution. You sober up and that problem still exists, right? Maybe you can help her. Maybe you can tell her I'm thinking of you. And if you need anything, I'm here for you, right? Yes, we are live, Pandora. Or maybe we can just send prayers out to them. Or maybe you can, make a gift basket of food or something. With a little note inside. Love you, miss you, let's talk soon, something. And even like my daughter with this little girl who was bullying her on the bus, has been bullying her, not on the bus, in school. She bullies everybody, not just my daughter. Sometimes you just have to just say, inside you need to say, well, I know it's your problem, and I know you have to figure out the problem, and I'm just going to step back. I'm not going to let you abuse me, which your case is different. Conscious K, because that's a different story. But still, I guess, they were just telling us the message about don't be afraid of who you are. Expose yourself. Let people see who you are. You'd be surprised. Some people are actually going to welcome you in their world. And some people are going to love you. And then some people are not going to want you in their world at all. But this goes vice versa, guys. Okay? Good morning. It's also our job to accept others for who they are too, right? There's two coins. There's two sides to the coin here, right? I accept you. I know you're broken. I know you're damaged. I'm going to come and help you if you need my help. And vice versa, you expect that they would accept you back, right? No, we're not for everyone. I actually have a sweatshirt that says that. I'm not for everyone. I'm so not. I'm a bit much for some people. I'm like, I guess this is the overall message for today in my head. But we need to accept other people's ugly. We need to accept other people's different. And just like you want people to accept you and your uglies and you're different, right? Because we all have our ugly side and we all have our different side. And maybe it is about reaching out to the people that are maybe a little bit different. And not about jumping in full 2 feet, but just that little bit of hope, that little bit of encouragement. Or even like I said to my daughter, I said, just say, I'm sorry, but why are you being mean to me? I didn't do anything to you. I'm trying to be nice to you. Maybe that little bit will make the girl wake up and say, well, why am I being so mean to everybody? But she's so damaged inside, she doesn't know how else to expose it or to put it out into the world. All she knows is to be volatile, right? This is exactly, literally piggybacking on the message I did the other day. That was almost an hour and a half. So if you haven't seen that one, and this is resonating with you, then maybe you need to go see that one. This is all fitting together. All right, any other messages with the cards? Okay. It's a little tricky, guys, because it's a fine line. It's all really a fine line. Where do you put that boundary? How are you good to somebody who wasn't good to you? But I'm trying to teach my 9-year-old that. And honestly, as a 9-year-old, she really has her shit down. I'm not going to lie. She's pretty good. But she also has me as a mom who's constantly coaching her, right? But, you know, you need to put it all into perspective. Remember when I was talking about the bird and the bird's eye view? Sometimes you need to take a step back. Right? And see, how does this all fit together? Why does it fit together? Let's see. Learning to accept ourselves. Yes. It can be very hard to learn. Keeping yourself closed off. Okay. So what they're trying to say is that if you don't reveal who you are, you don't speak your mind, you don't show the world who you are, you're just keeping yourself stuck in the old cycle again. That's tricky. Like I said, that's a fine line. How can you get out of the cycle? I'm not saying, put a billboard up if you're naked and saying, hey, it's me, and it's not about you don't have to be shove it down people's throats, but it's about being you. It's about standing in your power. It's about standing in your self-respect. It's about letting people have their opinions of you and being okay with it, right? So where is this fine line? How do you jump but keep yourself protected? How do you show people who you are, right? But yet move out of that cycle onto the next one and not be abrasive. How do you do that? It's by all these little things I've been saying. Forgiving people. You don't have to forget. Some things are really hard to forget. Healing. Accepting healing. Glass houses. Putting yourself in the glass house. Before you persecute somebody, say, well, self-reflect. Have I been like that with somebody? Have I done this to somebody? Have I put someone in this situation before? And then making it human, yeah, I'm not really perfect anymore. I'm not really that perfect either. So I can't really crucify and condemn somebody when I'm really not that perfect, because nobody's perfect. Nobody. Right? You've been feeling abrasive and impatient. I literally had a client call me about that yesterday, and we had to do a session because she had some dark energy stuck to her at a doctor's office she went to. Hold on a second. We had the Phoenix Rising card sideways. So I had to ask Spirit. Oh my God, it's so funny. I was just talking about zombie just this morning, literally an hour ago. If you don't get out of this funk of not being you and finding balance in this being you and coming in union with yourself and finding this duality of within, and don't get out of this old cycle, this old pattern, you're really not going to ascend completely. You will partially ascend. That's pretty much what they're saying. If you're okay with being partial, then that's fine with you. That's fine. Whatever's good for you is good for you. No, I'm not feeling zombie-like. But I was talking about people who are stuck in the 2D, who are content with being zombie-like because they're just going through the motions. Zombie-like is going through the motions. Think about it. It's mundane. It's boring. Just repeating. It's like Groundhog Day. Every day you get up, it's the same day. Over and over again. Right? It's time to get up. It's time to make those changes. I baby stepped my way into being this person I am today. I didn't know who I was 100%. I knew, and little by little, I was putting it out there, putting it out there, putting it out there. There are some people who just, like we were talking about yesterday or the day before, They're not going to accept a 5D, 6D person or 4D person. It's too out of the box for them. I know I'm like a bit much for a lot of people, which is fine. Like I really don't really care because I want to be with people who are more like-minded. You know, clearly I have to stick with some of the 2D people because they're family. You know, I have to, you know, I don't need to see them every day, but I have to deal with them from time to time, and I will, and I do. And that's okay. So I don't really reveal to the core who I am, right? But to you guys I do, and to my real friends and my real people, my real tribe people in my regular life here, they know me inside and out. They know all about me. They know all about all this stuff I do. But there are family members that don't know. But I don't really care. They don't need to know. Because I know if I do tell them, what is that going to do? It's going to be bad. It's going to be a negative shitstorm. And I don't really care what they think about it. And that's the thing. I don't care what they think about it. So I'd rather not even just fucking put it out there because I don't give two fucks. It's not even worth my time to fight it. Does that make sense? I don't want to prove myself to them. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. Does that make sense? See? You need to let go of this. Ooh, let go of the family. Be you. Be your reckless self. Because you're letting your dreams slip away from you without doing that. All right? You have to let go of this thing, the false illusion. Oh my God, what's my family going to think of me? I don't care. I don't really care. You know, some of my family know what I do and some of them don't. Some of them just know like the tip of the iceberg, the tip of my nail. I don't care. And for the people who I feel like are accepting, I tell them. Who are not, I don't give two fucks. You don't need to know. You have a spirit in your house, you don't know that I know this, I'm going to remove it. It's fine. Like, you know, they don't need to know, but I know why you're in a funk because you got some shit on you, right? Okay, which deck? Okay, this deck. What do you want to say? What do you say? I like this deck. It's a little bit different. It's very American Indian. Don't ask me the name of it. It's the Velado something. Hold on a second. Mystic Shaman Oracle. It's this deck. It's pretty cool. I really like this deck. The pictures are really pretty. I just feel like it's a pretty deep, always introspective, deep earth healing. That's what I'm feeling, earth healing with this deck. All right, we don't want to tell them because you need to pick this up for a reason. All those, yes, 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 yes. And they all came out sideways, sideways, sideways. And this one's almost upright. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. You really don't see everything clearly yet. Okay? Remember I was saying you had a mini tower moment? Lightning strikes. Lightning strikes. We were talking about lightning the other day. You only see half of it right now. Okay, so you had that mini tower moment. That mini, aha, that aha moment. The mini aha moment, right? It's like, it's guiding you to this place, right? This vision, this illusion of what you want to be, right? Of where you want to go. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. At the same time, I know that. Oh, I know, honey. You don't see all the work that you're doing. That's kind of interesting. You don't see all the work that you're doing and that you are actually healing. Actually, I really like this message. Maybe you have busied yourself with healing and you're not seeing the outcome yet. But hold on a second. But they're saying, you've done so much work, but you're kind of like halfway there. That's what they're saying. And then you had the flow card. Go with the flow, like this, like this. It's not in the upright. It's like this. You're almost there. You're almost there. And do you see what she's doing? This go with the flow card? Do you see it? She's got ice. She's like Elsa. She's got the ice. She's manifesting what she wants in the palm of her hands. She's creating. And then I just put the card down. Now it's face down. You just don't see it yet. Like you're going into this direction. You just don't see it yet. You are manifesting things. You're halfway there. You're putting half the effort into it. Didn't know these feelings were still within me. Oh, see? You're almost there, guys. You're almost there. Okay. This deck, they're saying no. Oh my God, it scared me. Stop, Deja. Just scared the crap out of me. Hey! Quit it! You are almost there. It's my daughter. She came in yesterday. Hi. Are you with somebody? Oh, I feel like I hear more sounds behind you. Oh.
Is it live?
Yes, it's live. She just likes putting her face in here. She's like, hey.
Oh my God, I have a circle.
You have a circle?
The face.
Let's see. No, well, Pandora, like a lot of times things come to the surface from the past because there's some things from the past that need to be revisited. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. They want me to say the family was destined to fall apart. The commitment, the family, okay, was destined to fall apart. Like almost like it was meant to be that way. You needed a firmer foundation. Not just you, Pandora, everybody. This is what just came out next. You personally needed a firmer foundation. You needed to rebuild yourself. Even though you felt emotionally lost because of this destructive family moment or whatever it is. They're saying family. It doesn't always have to be a family, but it was something tight, something close to you. It was meant to fall apart. Literally, it was like it was destined to break apart. They're showing me 4 pieces, 4 or 5 pieces. Difficulty was meant to come into your life so you could build this stronger foundation for yourself. So then you could make the choices necessary for you. Even though you still relive the memories and how things used to be and how nice they used to be. Can you stop, Angelica? I'm Daniela. They can hear you.
Oh, I'm leaving. Okay. I'm gonna have a shower.
Okay. Don't take all the hot water because I have to shower too.
I'm gonna take all of that.
I think they're saying right now it's time to grab your emotions together, and it's time to move forward in your life, even though you don't feel maybe victorious in this past situation. It was all meant to happen for a reason. At the end of the day, this was the reason. You were supposed to build a backbone that was so strong, a foundation so deep. Look at that mountain. Imagine how rooted that mountain is. I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about in front of the man. You know what I mean? Your foundation was meant to be so deep and so strong, and you're meant to be so rooted into the earth, into the universe, that nobody's meant to knock you down again. But that's why all of this was destined to crumble. So when you rebuilt yourself, you would rebuild yourself so strong, and you would be so firm in who you are as an individual, so no matter what anybody does, no matter what anyone says, you'll be just fine. It'll bounce off of you. I'm like, okay, whatever. You have the problems, not me. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. You know what I mean? Grab everything that's necessary for you emotionally, and it's time to move on. It's time for the next phase. Okay. They say I'm done with the cards. I'm going to take out the book, and let's see if they have any messages with the book. Okay. Oh, and let's tell you who... Oh, thank you. Thank you for loving this reading, my dear. All right, we have Gabriel. We have archangels. Gabriel, Uriel, Jophiel, Azrael, Jegudiel, Barasiel, Samuel, and Phanuel. Okay? Present. Who else? High self and spirit. Okay, what else? The rebirth of the conscious mind. What about this? Wait, who else is present? Okay, we have like all the high council here. All right, God's already left the building. He already had his message. Okay, so who's speaking to me right now? Okay, so the rebirth of the conscious mind. What about it? I have to go to chart. A chart. They want to tell us something. Is self-limiting. The rebirth of the conscious mind is self-limiting. You are limiting yourself from rebirthing your mind, rebirthing who you are mentally. You feel guilty. Remember before, I was like, I feel scared. I was saying that. I'm going to feel like you felt scared, but I'm scared. You feel guilt and crazy. You feel guilty and you feel crazy. You're like, why should I be doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for doing this? Am I crazy for wanting more? They're saying you're abusing yourself mentally and physically. Mostly mentally, you're abusing yourself. It's like this insanity of going crazy in your mind over and over again of where to go, what direction. Restless. Sorry. The restless complaining. You're complaining to yourself over and over and over again. It's driving you mad, basically. Yes, they're saying big yes. It's driving you mad. You doubt yourself too much in all aspects of your life. You need to think about yourself a little bit more. That's what they're saying. You need to think about yourself just a little bit more. Okay, the conscious mind. Oh, what about the conscious mind? Needs a rebirth. The conscious mind needs a rebirth, guys. That's what they're saying. All the way. Yes, big yes. All right, let me read what it said here. You have done so much for me and my daughter the other day. Please tell me that I truly honor that with how I tried to get through this, that I am close to get my girl safe. The violence is increasing. Oh no. They gave me a little yes, Maud. Hold on a second. It's almost like they're saying you're at the tip of the iceberg. You're a little bit better off now. You're a little bit safer. Hold on a second. I'm asking if there's anything we can do for Maud right now. Okay. You know what? Replace whatever needs to be replaced for Maud. Her high self committee, her spiritual committee, whatever energies are keeping her stuck in a lower vibration, let her have evolved spiritual committee and high self committee and wholeness committee and healing committee. Let them all be more elevated so they can help her a little bit more. And also, please, whoever her Maud's ex is, can you replace his high self and high self committee and spiritual committee as well? Let that committee make him understand more what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Let them be more understanding. Let them be more understanding. That's all we can really do, Maud. You know what? I learned something yesterday when I was doing my reading with one of my clients. I said something out loud and I was like, wait a minute, is that real? Can I do that? I was like, I didn't know I could do that. Remember that sign, that picture I showed you with the Divine Mercy and the Star of David? I said something yesterday and I asked Spirit, does this work? And they said, yes, it does. So I would love for you, High Self and Spirit, to apply, you know what, to everybody who's here and their heart is open to it, okay? Apply the protection on all of them. Protection of the Holy Spirit, the Divine Mercy, and the Star of David. I would love for you, please, for whoever's soul is willing and accepting of this, to brand it in their soul, in their fiber, in their energy, so they are always protected, please. Please protect them, protect their souls, protect their 3D body, their 3D mind. Put this seal on them, brand it into their DNA, so they have a continual protection every day. I'm asking them to protect your daughter too, Maud. Put this seal on her daughter too. Protect them from evil, dark entities and forces. I'm trying to slow this down. It's not, all right, now we're done. Okay, good. Let's see. Well, hopefully what I just did now will help you, Maud. Let me see. Big hugs. I know. Isn't that weird? A lot of synchronicities. Oh. I'm just going through all these messages that are here. Oh, you can see the swing, how big it got? You're welcome. Your ex wants power. Can we help her ex relinquish the power, the need for power, to neutralize him? Neutralize her ex, please. Try to neutralize her ex for this need for power. Typically, I'm really supposed to like go into his high self committee, but whatever we can do now, like that all is appointment necessary because it's a lot of time. A lot. But push this power, please. Help him neutralize his need for power. Neutralize the need for power. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Why has my twin flame taken down things on his YouTube channel? Is there a reason? Yes, there is a reason, Pandora. Does he see the truth about the K, the person he's stuck with? Does he see the truth about the person he's stuck with? No. Does he feel stuck? He does feel stuck. With the karmic or something else? Something else. He's feeling stuck with something else. What's the reason? Why is he taking stuff off his YouTube channel? Can you show me? He's feeling blocked from his freedom, they're showing me. He doesn't feel free. He's feeling tied down. Okay, anything else? He's self-centered and has a low self-esteem. Wow, that's a great combination. Okay. He feels guilty for what? For the injustice that he's given to others. He's feeling self-destructive right now. And unforgiving to himself. He's not forgiving himself for what he's done to others. And this is part of the reasons why he took some stuff off his YouTube channel. Does he have any past life spirits on him, affecting him right now? He does. He does. Does he have low vibrational energy stuck to him? Does he have are there low vibrational energy stuck to his kids? Yes. And yes. Is she being mean to him? No. She's not being mean to him. He's the problem. He's the problem, not her. Yeah, the guy's the problem. It's weird how they just showed me something. They said suicidal injustice. Do you mean he's self-sabotaging himself? He's self-sabotaging himself. They're like, yes, Rosemary, yes. Can we take them off of him right now? No. No, because we need an appointment for that. Whatever it is, it's so deep. It's not like a quick clear remove. It's like I need to do the work on him, like a lot of work. It's not like any one energy. So they're saying it's a lot. Is it because he's using drugs? No. He is using drugs, but that's not why. Is there anything my high self or anyone else wants me to know? Anything from Mariah, please? Does Mariah's higher self want to tell her something? Yes. What do you want to tell her? Yeah, you have some blocks on you, and they want to give you a spiritual kick. So they are. They're upgrading you. Like, a lot. They're upgrading you. You have some blocks. Okay. Anything else? Anything you want to say to Mariah? She's okay now? You're okay. They just wanted to give you a spiritual kick. Does Pandora's twin flame feel guilty for the way he made her feel? Yes. At what percentage does he feel guilty? All the way. Completely guilty. You're welcome, Mariah. Selfish question, Maud. What is it? But, let me go back. Sometimes I wish I had true love by my side. Is love coming in? Will I meet someone soon? Will Maud find true love? Yes. Will it be soon? It won't be soon. Will she meet true love in the year 2022? Oh, okay. It'll be in 2022. So that's good. It's within the next calendar year. That's a good thing. It'll be somebody that you could be with forever if you choose to, because we know we have free will. At the end of next year, they're saying you will find this person. Does Spirit think he should leave his situation? Yes. They should. He should. Why do you get nervous? Because you're afraid of what they're going to say. Because high self has a way of calling us out on our bullshit when we don't want to see it. Conscious K, is there anything that her high self wants to tell her? Okay, what about it? You have soul family around you right now. Do you want to say who it is? Is somebody she's ever met here on the 3D in this lifetime. Somebody you've never met, soul family, that's around you, Conscious K. Do they have a message for her? Okay, what's that? You punish and judge yourself too much. That's what they're saying. Okay, what about that? Anything else you want to say on this chart? Next chart, maybe? You need to be more optimistic with yourself. And they want you to control your own destiny. Maybe they want you to know that you can control your own destiny. They want you to trust in yourself and to love yourself. Big time. Anything else? That was that the overall message? That's the overall message. Guys, I have to go. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's so many things here. It's so funny. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm already an hour in. But, mop this up, please. Clean it up. Please put the protection on everybody here. Holy Spirit, divine mercy, and the Star of David, protection is you. Burn it into their souls, burn it into their 3D bodies, protect them from any dark entity that wants to attach to them. Any dark person. All right, I have to get ready. I have a really big day today. This whole weekend is non-stop. That's what my big work week is, during the weekends, guys. All right, love and light, guys. Have a great weekend. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet, Maud. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.